Wiggle up, boots on the ground, giddy up, down, wiggle down.
Well, Chile is your home of the hottest hits, and I tell you what, big news has recently broken of a band we've all grown up listening to. More than likely have heard this one for sure.
Hot potato, hot potato, hot potato, hot
And if not that one, you've definitely heard this one.
Toot toot, chugga chugga, big red car.
Love a big red car. We also love the purple wiggle as well. He joins me right now. John Pearce, how you going?
Hello, how you doing? Good day.
Going very, very well. Well, big news from the Wiggles. Beyonce's done it. Post Malone's done it. Now the Wiggles, they are releasing a country album. What sparked you guys to switch up the genres?
Oh, who knows? You know what? Beyonce did kickstart a big storm of country music in the mainstream music world, and it's just, the Wiggles have done Western versions and Western series before in the past, and I think now is just such a perfect time to bridge the gap between children's music and country music all around the world, and it's just a fun way to, get the whole family involved. So yeah, we've got some amazing artists on this album, and we can't wait for you guys to hear it.
Yeah, you did just mention a huge list of artists, big names like Dolly Parton, Lainey Wilson, Dasha, Morgan Evans. Our very own Wolfe Brothers are on that list as well. What would they all like to work with?
Oh, they're so talented, and we're so grateful that everyone said yes, and we're happy to be on the album. The Wolfe Brothers are on a new song today that just came out called Dorothy Doll, and they did such an amazing job singing on that song, and we're thankful for that too. And it's just really cool. Once we got the call up and Dolly Parton was all on board, we were just so over the moon and so happy. And it's just such a great catalogue of amazing, talented artists that we've got on the album.
Yeah, it is just huge. And I know with most of your songs, dances come with these as well. Can we expect to see a couple of dance moves coming along with these new songs as well?
Yes, of course. Yeah, our song Wiggle Up, Giddy Up that came out last week featuring Dasha has an awesome line dance called Wiggle Up, Giddy Up. And so it's a simple dance that you can all do. And we've put a few videos up online. In the video clip, you can see us kind of doing this dance. It's such a fun way to kind of dance along the family, whether you're 3 years old or you're 103, you can get along and dance along to it.
Yeah, I love that. Looking forward to that as well. But catching up with all of these big names as well, what was the recording process like? Did you get to meet up with them all, or was like the matter of kind of sending in audio and putting it together that way type of thing?
Yeah, it was a bit of both. So obviously, for example, Dolly Parton, she's based over in America, and we're busy here in Sydney, so that was a bit of back and forth, sending to their team, sending it over here, and like the Wolfe Brothers came into the studio to record. Morgan Evans came to the studio, and Dasha was in Sydney at the time, so she was in the studio too. So a bit of back and forth. It's a bit of both, and it was a really cool process to see. Everyone's got their own way of making music, and it was just a fun collaborative moment for each artist.
Yeah, that is amazing. Well, you do also feature the late Slim Dusty on this album as well. And the Wiggles actually collabed with him on I'd Love to Have a Dance with Dorothy about 15 years ago.
Well, I love to have a dance with Wags. I love to have a dance.
Is this another take on that song, or is it something completely different?
Yeah, it is a fresh take on this song, and it's cool to bring it back. And Slim Dusty is such a legend in Australia. And what if he's done over 100 albums or something ridiculous?
Yeah.
That's and it's so cool to have him on board. And I think my parents and my dad, he grew up listening to him too. So it's just something really cool, and I'm very grateful to be a part of.
Yeah, well, you guys have already gotten into the full swing of things, performing at the Tamworth Country Music Festival tomorrow. Will this be your first time performing some of the new songs live?
Yes, we're actually driving up now, and as I'm driving up the road, the big red dude's actually behind me with Anthony behind the wheel, and we're actually on our way up there now, so it's such a hilarious moment as I look in my reversion mirror.
I love that.
We'll be there tomorrow. Yeah, we'll be at the Tamworth Equine and Livestock Centre, so it'll be a unique venue for the Wiggles to be playing at, but I think it's such on the theme of country, and we've got our country hats and country boots all Wiggle themed. It's such a fun day, so...
Yeah, I love the fits. They look so good in bright colours. You got your tassels on as well. Hopefully we can see you guys come down and perform in Tassie sometime soon as well.
Of course. Yeah, we'll be heading down there later on in the year with the Wiggly show. So keep an ear and eye out for the announcement of the dates, but we can't wait.
Amazing, exciting times. Well, it is Wiggle Up, Getting Up, the all-new album. It's out March 7. And John the Purple Wiggle from the Wiggles, thanks so much for joining me.
Amazing. Thank you. Thanks for having me.